Hello everyone, this is Sagar Anand. In this video, I'll talk about the ongoing discussion on NEET and JEE mains. These two examinations are the major exams for admissions in the medical and engineering college all across India. These two examinations are generally conducted from the month of March to April. However, due to COVID pandemic, these two exams have been postponed two times till now. Ministry of Education and NTA had announced that they will conduct these exams in the month of September, but students and various leaders have come forward to oppose their move. A group of students had also filed a petition in Supreme Court saying that these exams would be postponed until normalcy prevails. However, Supreme Court said that life cannot stop due to COVID pandemic and one academic year cannot be wasted. Even after the decision of Supreme Court, students are not satisfied and they are trying their best to postpone the exam. They have been protesting on Twitter, and some of the students have been observing fast, and the opposition leader had a meeting in which they discussed how they can work together to postpone these two exams. Now I'll discuss about some of the important factors which are affecting various stakeholders in this given scenario. First, we talk about the health issue. So for several months, India has been in the situation of lockdown. Businesses, markets and everything is closed. And now suddenly NTA and Education Ministry is asking students to go to the exam center and appear for the exams. Of course, students would feel afraid, and there would be a sense of fear in them when they appear for the exam because they might contract COVID virus during the journey or while they are appearing for the exam. However, the central government has said that they are taking appropriate protocols to so that the COVID should not spread among the students. They are saying that all the students who would come to the center, they will be checked for any symptoms of COVID, and if they are found to have any symptoms, they will be asked to sit in a separate room. At the same time, they have given a guideline to the states and to the DMs which should be followed during the conduction of exams. Various invigilators and the people involved in exams are being trained as to how these protocols should be actually implemented in the real case. The next factor which is being voiced by the students is that of closure of transportation facility, stay facilities and food facility. For several months, transportation facility, which is either bus or train, are basically shut down, and it would be really difficult for a student from a rural background to go to another city, which could be anywhere between 100 to 300 kilometers from his place. Only people who are rich enough to get to arrange a private transportation means would be able to reach the place of exam center. At the same time, most of the students prefer to stay a night in the exam center city so that they actually feel relaxed on the day of the exam. And given that hotels are also closed, it would be the people from the rural background particularly would find it difficult to reach to go to another city and stay there for maybe a one day. But now that the date is very close, various states have come forward saying that they will provide free transportation facilities for the students, and Orissa in particular has come forward and said that they will also provide stay facilities for the students who are traveling to other cities. However, there is no particular guidelines or any instructions from the central government which says that free transportation or the stay facilities should be provided, or there is no particular arrangements done from the center itself. Another facility which is created by the alumni of IITs is that they have created a platform which is called Easy Ride. I think Easy Ride. In that, a student can register and they will be given transportation facility from their place to the exam center. The next concern which is being voiced by the students is that of flood. They're saying that many places of India are currently under flood, and in that situation it would be not apt to ask students to come to the exam center. I believe that this is a genuine concern. Of course, students will not be able to come to exam if there is flood. But we also have to understand that because of such situation, we cannot postpone an exam. What we can do is we can further increase the number of slots, or we can provide more flexibility to the students so that they are able to appear on exam. For let's say a person who was supposed to reach the center on 1st of September, if by any reason he is not able to appear for the exam on that day, that the student should be given a flexibility so that he is able to appear for the exam and his one academic year is not wasted. At the same time, we can further increase the number of slots. Currently, the slots are from 1st to 7th September. Probably in the future, we can think of increasing the number of slots so that even if a particular student is suffering from any personal issues or any calamities which is limited to a particular location, in that scenario also the students are able to appear for the exams. The next concern which is being put forward by the institutes and the center is that one academic year cannot be wasted, and that concern is really genuine. IIT Delhi director had come forward saying that calendar of the institute is very packed, and if you are thinking of starting two sessions at the same time, it will be really difficult for the institute to conduct these two sessions at one time. In particular, he said that if JEE mains exam are not conducted at this point of time, we would not be able to accommodate the students who would be coming to the institute. That was his remark. So I do believe that it would be difficult for the institutes to manage two sessions, even if they begin, whether they begin from the July next year or let's say next session begin from the February. Even in that situation, it would be very difficult for the institution to manage two sessions. However, I do believe that operationally these things can be managed. But if we think from the perspective of post-graduation education or from the perspective of job, we find that if there is one vacant year, if by any chance there is one vacant year, there will be scarcity of students who would be joining the post-graduation courses from that vacant year. And also when two sessions are graduating at the same time, we might find a situation wherein there is scarcity of jobs and many students might get unplaced. But the students are saying that they do not want to cancel the exam, they just want to postpone the exam. However, it is not at all clear when the normalcy will begin, and hence it is very uncertain when we can begin this academic year. So I do believe that center is taking the decision of conducting of exams with the right thought in their mind. The next suggestion, one suggestion is being put forward by Manish Sisodia is that why don't we look for alternate options instead of conducting JEE mains and NEET. However, no particular alternative option is discussed at length, and even if we have an alternative option, we have to look at it from the perspective of the students who have been preparing for the exam for several years. I would not be able to comment on the alternative option until and unless we have the alternative option in place, and the students and the parents and the teachers all come along and put forward their opinion on the alternative option. Given that the concerns of the students and the center is right, I believe that these stakeholders, the state, center and the students should come together and resolve their issues together. I do not think that any decision is right. Conducting the exams, of course, is right. At the same time, the concerns raised by students which is related to the travel, health and flood are genuine, and these concerns should be addressed. In a situation where center says that we do not want to listen your voices and still go ahead with its decision, thinking that we are at the power and we can take and we can make and do any decision. So I think in that situation it gave a wrong impression to the community of the students that their voices are not being heard. And I genuinely feel that the students and the center and the state should come together and discuss if there is a possibility of resolving all the concerns of the stakeholders. Thank you for watching this video.